What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Tal with me.
Morning.
And we are back for another game of Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition. That's right, another one of the king of editions. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus...
Rats.
Rats.
And rats.
And lots of rats. Mate, nothing but rat. So yes, it's a return of the two horde armies smashing together. This is always a really fun matchup. Both of them are like risk-reward armies. You know, mine are unruly in the fact that they fight each other, and yours just explode sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Which is great. And you're taking a magic focus list with the Grey Seer.
Magic, a couple of war machines.
Awesome.
A couple of big blobs of filthy
rats. And I'm going a bit of a fighty list. I'm going Black Orc War Boss with just one level 2. So it'll be interesting. Be interesting to see if I can resist the filthy rat magic and somehow get through all of the lightning buzz. And get to grips with him, get to grips with those dirty, dirty little rats. But yes, we will have a look at all of that in a minute. Now, if you are interested in supporting the channel here, consider becoming a channel member. It is our channel members that are just, allowing this channel to continue to grow, allowing me to keep investing funds in it. A lot of the stuff that is getting added to this channel is all coming directly from our channel members. So huge, huge thank you to my current channel members. Speaking of channel members, I've got a couple of new ones to shout out. Yes! Oh, you guys are awesome. So coming in at core choice, I have Paul Corones, I'm not sure, and Arnulf Swedishson. Now, I don't know if that's your real name, but that's a sweet name. Swedishson, amazing. So, Paul, Arnulf, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for deciding to support the channel. It's because of people like you that everyone gets to see these videos, so huge thank you, guys. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, do the usual YouTube things, guys. Even the basic YouTube liking, subscribing, all of this stuff just helps continue the growth of this channel. So if you enjoy it, do the things, ring the bell, do all that stuff. But without any further ado, we'll have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. All right, starting out with the general, we have a Black Orc War Boss today, Gorfang Irontusk. He will be leading the horde. So he takes a Lord choice and a Hero choice because Black Orcs. He is going to be armed with heavy armor. He'll have the Iron Skin Shield, which acts as a normal shield, as well as giving him a 4+ ward save. And he has the Battle Axe of the Last War, which gives him D6 extra attacks at the start of each close combat phase. However, if you roll a 6, after that point, the power of the axe is drained. So you're hoping for 5s, basically, and not that spicy 6. All right, moving on to his 2IC, we have the Orc Boss, the Battle Standard Bearer Zog. He's armed in my usual build. He's got the Sword of Might and Drog's Deadard Armor, so +1 strength and a 1-up armor save. And then we have the one little shaman, Shaman Zaggedy, and he has, he's a level 2. He's got Nibbler's Itty Ring with the bound spell of Ed Batrep and a single Dispel Scroll. So going low on the magic this round, we'll see how that goes. All right, moving into the green core, we have 20 Night Goblins with full command, spears and shields, and 3 fanatics. We have 5 Goblin Wolf Riders with spears and shields and a musician, just to, if they start running away, maybe get them back, we'll see. We have 20 Orc Boys, extra hand weapons, and full command. We've got 19 Biggins with choppers and shields, full command. Moving into the special, we have 19 Black Orcs, choppers, shields, heavy armor, full command, and Nog's Banner of Butchery on the standard. which is a once per game, giving everyone in the unit +1 attack. Alright, we've got a pair of pig wagons, 2 chariots, just standard and stock. Love the chariots, love the pig wagons. Moving into the artillery, we have a goblin rock lobber. Coming into rare, we have a goblin doom diver. And then lastly, we have 6 trolls. Hell yeah, the trolls are back. Love me some trolls. They're kind of crap, but I still love them, so here they are. And that's it. That is it. That is my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. And here we have Tal's 2,000 points of the Rat Men, the Skaven. All right, Tal, take us through it, mate.
All right, so in front and center, I've got the Grey Seer on Screaming Bell.
Beautiful.
He has a warp scroll, which gives him as a spell that will do I believe, strength 3 hit to everything in a single unit.
Snap, okay.
And a warpstone amulet, which gives him a 4-up ward save, but then at the end of the battle, there's a chance that it will just straight up murder him.
Awesome, love that.
And then no special weapons or anything like that.
Cool.
At the front, I have an assassin wielding warpstone stars.
Cool.
Which are lovely D3 damage magic weapons, which also give him a number of thrown attacks equal to his attack.
Spicy.
Stick of 3. A engineer who has warp blades, which will allow him to cast
warp lightning.
That's
Yeah.
one. And upgraded warp energy condenser, which will let him do it with an extra dice.
Very nice.
And then final character is the chieftain with
The battle standard bearer.
Standard bearer, that's the one.
Yes, he bears the standard.
He does, and he's wielding the Umbranner, which will give the unit he's with a ward save against standard missile weapons, which may have gone a little bit wasted.
Oh,
in this
maybe.
battle.
I've got a couple of artillery pieces that may help with that.
Artillery, it's not going to help against that.
Oh, really?
Only normal.
Snap.
That's all right.
Look,
It's
such
not an
is life.
expensive battle.
Very good.
Okay, and then for core choices, I have a big blob of clan rats. There's should be 30 in that block there.
Very nice.
They've got a rattling gun attached.
Oh, God.
And then another blob of 38 surrounding and pushing the Screaming Bell.
Indeed. With another one of those rattling guns.
Another rattling gun there.
Gross.
And on the front there, the chaff, some slaves, 21 slaves.
Oh, little slavey boys.
Yes, absolutely garbage. And then the elite storm vermin behind them.
Heck yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Heck yeah. The black furred storm vermin. Love them. It's so cool.
Yeah. All right. Coming in with the special, only one special choice with rat ogres.
Very
there.
nice.
Nothing too fancy aside from extra hands.
Extra hands. I love that. And some little pack masters to go with them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then my special choice is the Doom Wheel,
Oh,
which will either be great or terrible.
indeed.
Not anywhere in between.
So yeah, there was a little supplement for Skaven that was added to add the Doom Wheel into 6th edition, which is super cool. So yeah, we'll be watching how it goes today.
And finally, a Warp Lightning Cannon, which will also either be wonderful or terrible.
Indeed, love it. Love the risk-reward mechanics of the Skaven. They are either devastating or they just blow up. Love that. Love that. And that is it. That is it. Man, I'm like I was saying earlier, I've never seen so many of these like sweet old school chonky boys in one place, and they look awesome. They look really, really awesome, all painted up together, and huge blobs of them, and the little brown ones for the slaves. So cool. Really nice looking army, man. Hopefully it won't fall prey to the the curse of freshly painted models. But there it is. That is the 2,000 points of the Skaven. Rolling up the spells for little Night Goblin Shaman Zaggedy. All right, he's level 2. What does he get? He's got Fists of Gork, and here we go. Lame. I really wanted another Ed, but Well, here we go. Not doing it, because no thank you. It's a level 9, and it's not that great, so I'll just take this down for Gaze of Mork, which is just a 24-inch magic missile, D6 strength 4 hits. And Fists of Gork is not too bad. It just needs to be cast. It's a very close range one, cast on a unit 8 inches away, and basically every model in that unit gets hit as if it was being attacked by an orc on the charge with a chopper. So a single, weapon skill 3, strength 4 hit. Interesting. Well, there we go. I've got a magic missile and a very, very situational spell. I really wanted that headbutt, but that is it. That is the spells for little Night Goblin Shaman Zaggedy. All right, rolling out the 4 spells for the level 4 Grey Seer. All right, sir, let's have a look. What does he get? Oh, very good. Double 2 and 4 and 5. So you got the Warp Lightning, spicy, re-rolling that too.
Okay.
3, Vermintide, no Plague, that sucks. Well, are you happy with that? Do you want to change anything out for Skitterleap?
No.
Happy with that?
Let's do that.
Very good. Warp Lightning, Vermintide, Pestilent Breath, and Death Frenzy for the Skaven. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this 2,000 point throwdown between the green and the rat. The basic kind of narrative we have going on in this game is there has been, a recent starfall of warpstone laden, meteor points into the Badlands, and the Grey Seer leading this rat horde, this rat swarm. Is coveting said warpstone tokens and pieces. So, having seen in the runes, the warpstone runes that he's cast under the burrow, he knows that there is a portion of the Badlands held by the Orcs and Goblins that, has a whole bunch of gnarly new warpstone that has fallen from the stars. So they're marching into Orc and Goblin territory, hunting down fallen warpstone. And Orcs and Goblins, because we love a fight, we can just, with our little goblin scouts out and about, we've heard that there are rats moving through our territory. So old what do I call my guy? Something Irontusk? Whatever he's a Gorfang Irontusk has, mustered his force, mustered the horde, and has, ready come out looking for a scrap. So that's it. That is the narrative. We rolled up a scenario and we got pitched battle, so we're just doing the classic. We're just smashing head to head. We're looking for fight. They're looking for warpstone. So let's have a look at the battlefield in terms of the terrain. The way we set up the terrain today is I just put out the available terrain that we were going to use. I divided the table into 6 2-foot blocks. We rolled off. The winner of the roll-off picked a piece of terrain, placed it within, anywhere within that 2x2 block, and then we rolled 2d6 in the scatter dice and scattered it from there. And that just, it gave us a bit of agency as to where we were placing things, but then it was still scattering, between 2 to 12 inches from that point. And this is what we ended up with. So we have a couple of gnarled, crappy woods, which are just, being treated like normal woods, difficult terrain, blocking line of sight and giving you cover from within them. We have a piece of impassable terrain out in the corner here. We've got marked out by these 3 rock piles, a section of difficult terrain to move through, that whole little section there. We have a single piece of impassable terrain over here, and 1 hill. So yes, I did eventually get to the hill again. Haha! But yeah, I popped it over here and it's scattered back right into the corner. So there it is. We've got corner hill today, people. So that is the battlefield. That's how we set it up. Let's have a look at deployment. So on the Orc and Goblin side, way out on the left flank, we have the Wolf Riders. Nestled in this scrubby little wood, we have the Doom Diver. We've got the Trolls. Next to the Trolls, we have Night Goblins with little Shaman Zaggedy. We've got the Biggins with Gorfang Irontusk, the Black Orc Warboss, leading them today. We've got the Black Orcs with the Battle Standard Bearer Zog. And then on the right flank, we have Boys, Double Pigwagon, and the Goblin Rock Lobber. And you can see I've just chucked out a couple of these little goblin effigies, Orc and Goblin effigies, just to make it clear that this is Orc and Goblin territory, people. And Tal, could you take me through deployment on the Skaven side, please?
Sure.
Lovely.
Starting over here. Storm vermin, left to their own devices, should behave.
Indeed.
Unless they get too close and hang out too much with the Doom Wheel.
Indeed, Mr. Zappy.
Yes, it will hit whatever it's closest to.
Gross.
Hoping to bring it up and do some damage on that flank.
Very good.
My big block of clan rats with the bell, Grey Seer, attached rattling cannon. We've got a engineer and the battle standard bearer.
Fantastic.
As well.
Very nice.
Little unit of chaff there to try and screen out some charges and draw out the expected fanatic.
Indeed.
Cavalcade of horror. Tucked in behind the woods, warp lightning cannon.
Lovely.
Which can shoot through the woods
Indeed.
with impunity.
Lame.
The other big block of clan rats here and their own rattling gun.
Beautiful.
And finally, on the end, rat ogres.
Yes, the Ratogas, the big old rat boys. Very interesting. So yeah, look, we've got some interesting matchups here. I ended up placing, I think, my Night Goblins first, and immediately the slaves got popped down in front of them. Makes perfect sense. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that Doom Wheel. I've got chariots pointed at it. Don't know how that's going to go.
Good luck, it'll deal with itself.
Yeah, hopefully. But yes, this is deployment, this is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Tal?
I am.
Good man. Very good. Now, the Skaven did end up dropping first, and they ended up, finishing deploying first, so they do get the +1 to the roll. All right, Tal, good luck and Godspeed. The Orcs and Goblins steal it with a 6. Amazing. Well, I think I will take first turn, so it will be Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. Wah! Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. No charges to declare, so we go on to remaining moves. Oh no, wait, what am I saying? Animosity and stupidity. I got a whole bunch of stuff I have to do here. I was getting ready just to move everything. Classic Christos forgetting his rules. Love that. Okay, so first thing will be animosity. So we will start with the Night Goblins. They're all good. The Biggins, they fail, but they are led by a Black Orc Warboss, which means we can re-roll it. Very good. Good on you, Biggins. The boss stares, gets mad. The boys out on the flank, they're good. And then out on this far left flank, we have the Wolf Riders. Damn it! Damn it, there is nobody to help quell them. That's annoying. So on a roll of basically anything other than a 6, they're just going to be sitting there and squabbling for the turn. So I need to see a 6. A 6 will give me an extra move. 6! They will be squabbling. You buttheads, god damn it. All right, well, very good. And then we will have a leadership 9 leadership test for these here trolls, because the boss is watching and he's telling them, don't be stupid. And they are not. Leadership 3, excellent. Okay. Damn you, Wolf Riders. Very good. Got a nice little animosity out of the way straight away. Love that. So now we go on to remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, let's go through it. The whole middle section, so the trolls, the night goblins, the biggins and the black orcs have basically just pushed up and shifted out a little bit. The trolls more or less moving forward and just staying in line with the troops. The boys, straight 8-inch march. Well, actually, they didn't go a full 8 inches. They just moved up a bit. And then the 2 chariots went their full 7 inches forward, hopefully banking on that that warp lightning. What is that thing? Doom wheel. The Doom wheel to just not spike super high and trundle within range so that I can charge it with my chariots. That's what I'm hoping there. And that's it. Everything else, the damn wolf riders are sitting over here scrapping. There was a little muskrat or something came out of a hole and the wolves are all like just fighting over each other trying to eat it. So that's movement phase done. That brings us into the first magic phase of the game. Not that it's going to be a particularly interesting one with my one little level 2 boy, but I get 2 power dice base for being in the old world, which is just saturated by the winds of magic, and then 2 for my level 2 shaman, giving me a power pool of 4. And build me your dispel pool, please, Tal.
So I'll have 2.
The 2 base, indeed. 2 for your level 4, and then 1 for your warp lightning or your warp lock engineer. Warlock, whatever, however you say that guy. All right, so it's 5 to 4. Lame. All right, well, I will start by casting something. I'll throw 3 dice at Gaze of Mork, just on the slaves. I'm gonna hit the slaves with some 2d6 business. Well, actually, it's just d6. So we're looking for a 5 here. Ha! And I do get it, sir, on a 10, on a 12. A 12, doing d6 strength 4 hits to the slaves.
You can have that.
I can have it?
Yeah.
Fabulous. All right, d6 strength 4 hits on those slaves for 1. Killing a slave on a 3. Lame. I kill no slaves. All right, sir, and then I will throw an Ed Batrep onto the gunner team of your rattling gun team. So it just automatically goes off, and all you have to do is roll a 3+ to dispel it.
All right.
And you can throw as many dice as you like, but bear in mind that if you roll a double 1, it's an automatic fail.
All right.
So rolling 2 dice, just looking for a 3+.
Oh, yeah.
Show me the double 1. No, it is. You stymie my first magic phase, sir. Very good. Damn and drat. So that's magic phase done. That will bring us into shooting phase. I need to think about some ranges here. All right, I've picked my targets and guessed my ranges. My Goblin Doom Diver is going to pick on the Rat Ogres. And the Rock Lobber is lobbing at the Doom Wheel. See if I can just snipe at turn 1. So let's start with the Doom Diver, sir. And I have guessed 30 inches directly towards the center of the Rat Ogres. I've done it. I've got it right on the middle Rat Ogre at the moment. Heck yeah. Let's see if I can keep it there. So rolling the artillery and scatter dice to see if he manages to flap on target. And because he's got flappy little wings, he can re-roll the scatter dice to see if he can, just get himself where he needs to be. Here we go. Ho! Misfire! No! God damn it! No! God damn it. Here we are again at the misfire chart. The first shot of the game. Love that. Well done. So, I can't remember this chart. Rolling low is bad, rolling high is good. Let's see what we get. Ha! 4? 4 couldn't be too bad. So, the Doom Diver shoots straight up into the air, eventually vanishing from sight. He is never seen again. The shot has no effect. The other crew gaze on in awe. Fantastic. So it's just, the shot has failed. He's just gone whoosh up into the distance, and everyone's just watching them with a, nice little goblin. Ooh, as he flies into oblivion. Let's come over here. So this bad boy has guessed 31 inches right towards the center of the Doom Wheel. I've landed it on the flag. Fabulous. That's pretty good. It's like almost right in the center of the model. Very good. My guess range has been effective, but often first turn guess range shouldn't be too hard if you remember deployment zone lengths and whatnot. So, can we keep it there now? There's no reroll for a Rock Lobber, so it's just whatever this dice roll is where she's landing. I've got a potential scatter. There's a little bit of potential stuff, but let's see it. She flies out and it's a direct hit. Amazing. I've done it. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So toughness 5, I believe.
5, yes.
Toughness 5. Oh boy. All right. So it is a chariot style thing, and it's getting hit with strength 8 because it is straight under the dot at this point, which means on a 2+ here, the thing is destroyed. Oh boy, so the rock flies down, it lands directly onto the body of the machine, and it does. A 2 wound is done, smashing through the great wheel and obliterating the poor little boys running inside it. Awesome. Yeah, Rock Lobber. Bit sad for the poor rats. Now, it doesn't have anything, it doesn't explode or something when it dies. Very good, very good. Love that. Now, that will be... I'll have to check to see if that causes a panic check, because they're obviously a greater unit strength. All right, so there is no, you have a greater... There's no threshold that has to be met for, something being destroyed by magic or shooting next by. It's just if a friendly unit is destroyed, a panic check is taken. They were within 4. They have leadership 5 base, but you have like strength in numbers, I think it's called. There's some sort of ridiculous rat rule, which allows you to add your rank bonuses to their leadership. So that brings them up to leadership 8. All right, sir, let's see it. Do they panic and run, or do they hang about? They're all good. They cared not at all. Very good. So out came the rock, smashing through the machine, and the Skaven, the elite Skaven chuckle and snicker at the death of their comrades. All right, that's pretty good. I've definitely shored up that flank a little bit now, but that's it. Not so great here. Pretty awesome over there, and a magic phase that was never going to be good. So that is it. That is the end of the Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Skaven Turn 1, no charges to declare and no compulsory movement, so that brings us on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and it's fanatic time. Here we are again. Yes, the slaves have marched their way up, triggering the release of the Night Goblin fanatics. All right, well, I'll start just throwing them out there. So I'll put the first one from this corner, just, from here, going straight in between there. So I've got the furthest pop out that I can have, basically. Going straight towards that point there, in between those boys, looking for an 8. They've stopped 8 inches away. Need to see an 8 to get to them, so I need an above average roll. Ha! An 8! Amazing! So the first one flies in, hits, and then pops an inch out behind the unit. Very good. No madcap mushrooms this game, so it is just doing D6 strength 5 hits to those slaves for 3. Strength 5, toughness 3, splatting rats on 2s. Oh, only 2 of them, mate. So 2 rats at this point go kasplat. Bam, bam. Love that. The next one, what shall I do? The next one I will send from here, basically just going on a line across this way to clip there. Going the shortest point that I can, but just trying to make it so that it pops out that side there, more or less. Looking for an 8. Ah, I've done it again. Ridiculous. Boop, and then landing something like that just next to the unit. D6 strength 5 hits. Oh, for 4. Lovely. Splatting rats on 2s. And that is another 4 of those slaves, sir. Very good, very good. Little slaves going down. And then lastly, so this one will go, basically on a line going straight at it, just so that they're staying like roughly an inch away from that guy. I'm trying to keep it as far from the wood as I can. Looking for another 8. 7, bugger. This one stops 1 inch away. Lovely. All right, cool. Not too shabby. Well done, fanatics. Now, this does proc an immediate panic check. Did I do 25%? How many did I kill there? That will be, yes, that will be a panic check for those boys. What is their leadership?
It's not good.
Now, you might be within 12 inches of the general. We'll have to check that.
It's 2.
Leadership 2, and you do have 2 ranks currently, so just check to see if the...
so that'll put it up to 4.
Yep, indeed. Are you within 12 of the general?
We...
are not. No. All right, leadership 4, panic test for these boys. They are going to panic and run. Hilarious. All right, they're going to panic and run 2d6, sir.
Yeah. +1.
Well, +1, of course, because Skaven. Going 5 inches. And it looks like I'm going to figure out exactly what happens here, and we'll be back. And that is where they end up. They turned and fled 6 inches away from, the cause of the panic, which were these fanatics, and they're running away from their initial position rather than where they landed. And it does say that if a unit panics and flees and is forced to flee through one of the fanatics that did damage to them, they don't take extra damage. It's assumed they're fleeing away from them before they landed there. So there it is. The 3 fanatics have been released, swirling around, panicking the slaves, as was always intended. Very nice. So that brings us back to the remainder of the movement phase. So this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, Tal, give us your movement phase wrap up, please, sir.
Okay. Storm Vermin moving up.
Very good.
Probably not ideal, but what is?
Yep, they've definitely moved up to what is most likely my charge range of these chariots. So they're probably going to be copping chariots in the face.
That's all right.
Very good.
Going to keep these guys, the big block of clan rats and the bell where they are till we deal with these fanatics.
Indeed.
Rattling gun staying where it is so it can shoot.
Very good.
Warp lightning cannon lining up for a shot through the meat of those orcs there.
Indeed.
The other unit of clan rats kind of moving up to come in on the flank, and rad ogres to face down those wolf riders. If they can ever sort this business out.
Indeed, yes. We'll see if they're still scrapping at turn 2. Very good. So everything's just kind of surged forward, apart from the KG unit of the bell, which is hanging back a bit. All right, cool, sir. That brings us to a magic phase. Build me your power pool, please, sir.
Okay, so we've got
the 2 base.
Yeah.
Yep. We've got 4 for your level 4. 2 for the bell itself, and then 1 for your warlock engineer. Oh my god, that's a lot of dice. That's a lot of dice.
All right.
And I've got 2 base and 1 for my level 2. All right, my friend, think about what you want to cast.
Okay. I think first up we will try a warp lightning from the warlock engineer.
Very good.
Let's sort out this guy.
That fanatic.
Yes.
Fantastic, sir. So what do you need to cast it?
Well, I got options. I can either do it on a 5+ or a 9+.
Oh, snap.
But I think I'm only going to need the 5 up.
So does he have because I think there's an item that, I don't know if you can always do it on the bigger version with a warlock engineer. Does he have the item that allows him to?
You can always do it on either version. The item allows him to roll an extra dice to
Spicy.
do it.
That makes sense.
Which you obviously wouldn't be able to do on a 9-up with 1 dice.
Indeed, sir. All right, so what level are you going to try and cast it on?
On a 5-up with 2 dice.
5 up, 2 dice?
Yeah.
Very good, sir. All right, let's see it. Yeah. He does get it with a 6. That's lame. Killing one of my fanatics. Yeah, you can have it. Go on, take it, it's yours.
So it'll be D6 strength 5 hits.
Very good, sir. How many hits? 6 of them. Very good. So you just need a single 2-up to kill him.
I think we could probably manage
I think it should be good. And yes, bzz, boom, the lightning comes streaking out and just fries this poor little lunatic. Lovely. Very good, sir. All right, what are we doing now, Tal?
Vermintiding through the slaves onto that fanatic.
Amazing. Looking to send out a tide of tiny rats to carve down the fanatics. All right, and how many dice are you using?
Just 3.
Looking for a 7.
That'll be fine.
Looking for a 7. Here we go. Ooh, and you get it,
10.
mate, on a 10. And so anything that it touches gets D6. 3d6, strength 2 hits.
Yeah, and a 4d6 distance.
Oh boy. I kind of want my fanatics. I don't know if I want you to get rid of them. You know what? I'll try to pose you with my 3 dice. You've gotten a 10, and I will need a 10 to stop it. I get a 9! Boo! God damn it! All right, sir. There is your template. Yeah, and you're going to angle it. You touch your thing, and you'll angle it, I don't know, straight towards that guy.
Right.
Yep, all right, sir. And 46?
46.
Beautiful. Let's see how far it goes. Methinks the fanatics are getting done.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. So that's, 9 inches forward?
9 inches.
This is where it ends up. So it has hit the slaves and that fanatic.
Yeah.
So it's doing 3d6, strength 2 hits to both. Which one do you want to roll first?
Let's do the slaves.
Very good. 3d6, strength 2 hits to the slaves. Only 6.
6.
Very good. And it'll be wounding on 5s for their toughness 3. Ah, three of them? Very good. So 3 of them get pulled down by the rats. The huge tide of rats come flowing, out of the bell and just mince down 3 slaves. Love that. And then it'll be 3d6 strength 2 hits on that one fanatic, sir. I need to see a triple 1 here, mate. My fanatic? 9 of them. Very nice. A single roll of 5 up will be his end. Does he get pulled down by the tide of rats? Yes, he does. Oh, only 1? Wow. But that 1 is enough. 1 rat gets in under his robe and starts chewing in on his ghoulies. Poor man, poor man. Very good, sir. You have wiped the vast majority of the fanatics out with your spicy spells. Well in. How many dice you got left? 4 dice.
4 dice left.
What are we doing with them?
Another warp lightning at the last.
Oh man, you're keen for these fanatics to be gone. Very good.
I think we can manage with the
low version.
The low version again, but on 2 dice just to be safe.
Very good. 2 dice, needing a 5. Oh, he's got it with a 6. Boo. So do you have any other spells that you can cast at this point? Look, I don't care. Take it. I'll keep my dispel scroll for later. Only 1 of them. You will kill him on, it's strength 5, yeah? 2 up. I need to see another one here, mate. Nah, you do it. The fanatics are wiped. Bzz, with all of the magic and the rats and the lightning, they are just carved down out of the midfield. Well done, mate. Well done. You dealt with the fanatic threat. The midfield is clear. Cool. That's that done. That's magic phase done. We go on to shooting. So, sir, it is just... that? Nothing else shoots, yeah?
I won't need to shoot.
Oh, yes,
that.
of course.
And
they moved, yes, of course.
But started the shooting phase.
Ooh, we're going to ring the bell.
We're going to ring the bell.
Hell yeah, mate.
We're going to ring the bell with 2 dice just to begin with.
All right, sir. So, ringing the bell, 2d6. Let's see what we get. 10. 10. That seems 10. Good.
All models with toughness 7 or more on the battlefield suffer D3 wounds. I don't know if there's
spicy. No, my war machines are toughness 7, mate. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's start with my rock lobber, and it just suffers D3.
Saves as normal.
Yep, okay, cool. They don't get armor saves. So D3 wounds on this, mate. If you roll a 5 or 6, you just destroy it.
Love to hear it.
They have 3 wounds. Ha! No, you do 2 wounds to it though, mate. Spicy. My rock lobber has a single wound remaining.
All right.
And then coming over to my my Doom Diver, same thing, a 5 or 6. We'll see it dead. Oh, you do it. Oh my God. The bell rings and the machine crumbles. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Ooh, interesting. Would that have been within 4 inches? Yeah, I would say so. Lame. That means a panic check for those boys. I wonder if they need to panic while they're squabbling. I'll have to check that. I'll put these here just in case. It'll be at the end of the phase. That was spicy. The bell rings, destroys the Doom Diver. Mate, well done. That's a big deal. Cool. So now the lightning cannon.
All right.
So are you aiming straight towards the general?
Yes.
Straight towards the general.
Straight towards the general.
Fantastic.
It'll be everything on the line. So range is 8d6.
All
Strength
right.
is artillery.
Yep. Spicy.
Damage d6.
Very good. All right, my friend. Let's get those 8d6 rolled and see how far this cannon is shooting. All right. Low, please. Interesting. 26 inches is how far she's going. Very good, sir. You've definitely hit you've hit everything, basically.
How many goblins?
Let's figure it out. All right, so as you can see, we've got some piles over here. We've got 4 models from the Night Goblins hit, and one of which is the Shaman, and then 1 model from the Biggins, and it is the General. Okay, sir. So, in fact, I'll just do some lookout. Actually, no. Roll the strength of the shot first. So, it is an artillery dice worth of strength. Oh! No!
Wonderful. So, mid-range rolls actually kind of the best.
Is what you're looking for? All right.
3 or 4's better for
better for you.
5 or 6 could be terrible for everyone.
Lovely. All right, let's see that 1 or 2. Oh, 6. Interesting. What does that do, Tal?
So that is a pivot the gun on spot. Let's get a flavour. The gun overloads with energy and starts spinning wildly under the effect of mysterious forces.
Excellent.
It finally stops, firing an unbelievably powerful burst.
Oh, dear God.
Pivot the gun on the spot so that it faces in the direction indicated by scatter dice and resolve a shot at maximum range and maximum strength, which is 48 inches at strength 10.
Oh my God! Okay, this could be really, really bad.
Alright.
All right, so roll it near the machine, so we've got a good idea as to where it's going. Oh, straight backwards?
It's backwards.
Lame. All right, so it just turns on the spot and shoots into the backfield.
It
That was lucky.
does not destroy it, though.
That's nice. That's very nice. Woo, that was spicy. Turns around and just the most intense shot straight back in towards where they came from. Very good. That was lucky for me. Fabulous, because I was getting forced
Lucky
to do
for me
some.
too.
Indeed, mate. Yeah. I was worried about those lookout, sirs. All right, that's shooting phase done, which means that's the end of the turn. We have no combat at this point. Well,
Got some rallying, maybe?
so no, that's at the start of your
Start of
turn,
my
sir.
turn, right.
Start of your next turn. But I do have a panic check here. I've got a panic check. I checked it. Animosity, being under the effects of animosity, does nothing to stop panic checks. So we have leadership 6 Goblin Wolf Riders. These are boys from the hills. Leadership 6. This could be very bad. So let's see. Do they care that the machine got destroyed right next to them? Leadership 6. They don't care. Hell yeah. Well done, boys. Love that. That is it, though. That's the end of the turn. That is the end of Skaven Turn 1. Orcs and Goblins Turn 2. Animosity. Hell yeah. Here we go. And we're going to start out here on the flank with the most disappointing of Wolf Riders, although they did just keep their nerves. I'm happy for you, boys. Do you keep fighting? You do not. Excellent. You'll be doing things as normal this turn. Let's do the biggins. Biggins are all right. The Night Goblins, also all right. And then finally, the boys. Boys are cool, everyone's working together so far. And then a stupid check for these stupid trolls. Leadership 9? Ah, they're stupid! That's so bad! Oh my God, that is aggressively bad. God damn it. Alright, stupid trolls will be doing stupid things. God damn it, leadership 9. Okay, everything can't always work out for Orcs and Goblins. Something has to go wrong, so here it is. That is going to be declare charges, and these 2 chariots are going to declare charges into the storm vermin because chariot's gonna chariot, the wagon must pig, and I think that's my only charge. I was maybe going to declare a charge with these trolls into those guys, but God damn it. That ain't happening, so that's it. That's my only charges. Hold or flee, sir.
It's hold.
They're holding. Love it. Love that. Brave rats. So that will bring us to compulsory moves. These guys are going to trundle forward half their movement directly forward, which is not a good way to be walking. But that's what they're going to have to do. So I'll do that, and then I'll do the remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, I've done a bunch of movement. So out on the far flank, my Wolf Riders have fast cavalried their way around the rat ogres, just swooshed back into the backfield there, preparing to do their dastardly backfield business. The trolls trundled their stupid 3 inches forward. My general's unit has just done a reform to start facing this way because something needs to hold the door over here on the left flank. And because my trolls decided to walk their way forward, into what is likely charge range of those clan rats, I kind of just have to start preparing for things over here. Night Goblins have wheeled as well, preparing to potentially get in on that combat when the time comes. Black Orcs and the Battle Standard Bearer have just marched 8 inches forward. The boys marched 8 inches forward, swinging around to the right to potentially help out in this combat over here if it's still there by the time they get there. And the 2 chariots made their charges and have slammed into the elites of the black-furred storm vermin. So that is the movement phase done. That brings us into another Orc and Goblin magic phase. So Let's do it. I am going to start with, there's not a whole lot of stuff for me to cast, so I'm going to throw 3 dice at a Gaze of Mork, just into the clan rats, because there's not a whole lot else for me to see. So, needing a 5. I do get it, sir, on an 11. An 11 into the clan rats.
What will that do?
D6 strength 4 hits. My magic is a little bit weaker than yours. Just a little.
All right, I'll try that with 3 dice as well.
3 dice. All right, here we go. Yeah, and you stopped it on an 11. Exactly. Well done, sir. Very good. And then I will throw my bound item out, my Ed Butt, into the weapons team. And it's just a 3+ to stop it, my friend. So what, you threw 3 dice then? You got 2 dice left. I need to see a double 1. You do, you stop it. Lame, damn you. Stifling my very ineffective magic. All right, that's magic phase done. That does bring us to shooting phase. I need to look at some ranges. All right, I am going to try and splatter weapons team here. I have guessed 34 inches from my rock lobber straight onto the rattling gun next to the big unit of clan rat and the bell. All right, let's see how I did, Tal. I am short. I've landed at, like, I don't know, 2 inches in front of it, thereabouts, 2.5 inches. All right, well, let's see if the scatter dice can help me out here. I need it to scatter straight back that way onto them. Oh!
Yeah.
Did it do it? Oh my god.
2 inches, I'll put it, just on the front.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Well, we'll get the template down and we'll see what we're working with here. All right, so because it didn't get it under the dot and it was landing basically right in front of it there, we do need to see if we hit it. It wasn't fully covering the base. So on a 4+, it comes into the hit pool. I kind of need this right now. Need a little bit of luck. Come on, 4+, do it. Oh, it does. We do hit the crew, and it's just 1 wound, toughness 3?
Yep.
Yes, all right. So we hit it with a strength 4 hit, so we will just kill it on a 3+ here. A 3+ to remove the rattling gun. 3+, I do. Yeah. The machine comes out, the rock lobber whoosh out and just slams right in front of the machine. Splinters of rock and dirt and kicked up filth from the Badlands just go slamming through the faces of that little crew. And there they lie, bloodied and destroyed. Now, is that considered a unit?
Count as a separate unit for the rest of the game.
Okay. They do count as a separate unit, and there's nothing in there giving them a caveat for if they're removed, they don't cause panic?
These guys are immune to psychology.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, then no worries. And it's the bell that gives them immune to psychology?
It is.
That's so good. That's great. Man, Bell, killing it. Sweet. Very good. Well, I did remove a rattling gun. Happy with that. You've been the star so far, Rocklover. You killed a doom wheel and now a rattling gun. 2 high priority targets. Sweet. That's my shooting phase done. Because that's... I don't have a nice little artillery piece that used to be living in here now. So that brings us onto some combat. Yes, here we go. First combat phase of the game. The 2 chariots have just come slamming into the front of the black-furred elite storm vermin. Heck yeah. Now, sir, are we going halberds or hand weapons and shields?
Let's go hand weapons.
Hand weapons and shields. I think that makes sense. All right, let's see how these impact hits go, because I need to do a lot of damage to not just lose here, because he's got 3 ranks, banner, outnumber. He's got a native combat res of 5 over me already. So
and forgot to mention in the introduction the burning banner of hatred, which will.
That gives them hatred as well. Indeed, yes, they also have a magic banner, which gives them the hatred. That's not good. All right, here we go. Let's start with this one right here. It's doing D6 +1 impact hits for scythed wheels. Give me a big one. Oh yeah, that's pretty spicy. So that goes to 6. Strength 5 hits. Toughness 3 rats. That is 6. So we are wounding on 2s. Oh, I do roll 2 1s. Oh boy. So that is 4 wounds so far, sir. At -2 armor save. So you have 3 up for heavy armor, hand weapon, and shield. -2 goes to 5 up. So 3, 5 up. Sorry, 4, 5 up armor saves, sir. Looking for 5s. You get 1, but 3 rats go down. That's a good start. And then we'll do the impact hits of the other chariot. Again, D6 +1 impact hits. Here! Ooh, not as good, but still not bad. Getting a total of 4. And again, wounding on 2s. Yes, no 1s this time, sir. Another 4 5-up armor saves. When you get 1 out of them again, another 3 rats go down. Most excellent. Excellent. We've killed the front rank. That's pretty good. So let's do the rest of the things. I've got to put some tax into the champion to see if I can kill him. So I'll just do all of their attacks together now because it's all the same. I'll put 2 boars from this chariot into the champ. And the other 2 boars into the unit. So 2 boars into the champ, hitting on 4s, getting 1 of them. They do have Tuskic charge, which gives them +2 strength on charge, making them strength 5 on the charge. So wounding on a 2. Oh, the champ survives. The 2 boars into the unit on 4s. Lame. And then it'll be 4 orcs. And they will all just go into the unit on 4s. Very good. They have cavalry spears, so strength 4 on the charge, wounding on 3s. 2 of them, sir. And these will be 2 4-up armor saves, because just -1.
Damn.
Oh, another 2 rats go down. Big deeps. All right, sir. So I killed everyone except the champ, so the champ does get to attack back. So he'll have 2 attacks at weapon skill 4?
Yes.
Very good. So 2 attacks hitting on 3s. Which chariot do you want to attack?
That one. Yeah.
One on the left?
Grey pigs.
Grey pigs. Very good, sir. Hitting on 3s. Getting 1 hit. Strength 3 base to toughness 5 chariot, so wounding on a 6.
Nope.
No wound. Okay, sir. How many rats did I just kill?
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we killed 8 rats. Whoa, that's big. And I think that's it. So you had the 3 ranks, you do outnumber, and you have a banner. So I have done enough to win, and I do win by 3, sir. Now ranks are calculated at the start of the combat, so you still have the 3 ranks on your leadership. So we just get rid of those 3 ranks basically. So how many, what is their base leadership?
Base leadership 5.
Base leadership 5 minus those 3 ranks puts them down to leadership 5, sir. All right, here we go. Can they stay? They do! Oh man, that's such a big deal. I needed to break them on the charge. Ooh, that's no good. God damn it, they needed to die. Okay, but they hold. The elite storm vermin hold their ground under the savage impact of 2 orc boar chariots. And that is it. That is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins Turn 2. Skaven Turn 2. No charges to declare?
No charges.
Very good, sir. That brings us straight on to rally fleeing troops. Can we rally these slaves? They can use the general's leadership +1 for a musician, so leadership 7. 7, they do it. They're going to come back. Mate, you're making all these spicy leadership checks, you son of a gun. Very good, so you can turn them and face them in whatever direction you see fit. Ending up right there. Lovely. So that brings us on to remaining moves, sir. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Tal, give us your wrap-up, sir. What did you do?
Well, obviously, storm vermin staying where they are.
Indeed.
Shuffled the clan rats and the bell up just a couple of inches, keeping them out of charge range of Black Orcs.
Indeed.
Turn the warp lightning cannon back around the right way.
Very good.
Hoping to burn through some trolls. Keeping these clan rats here for the time being.
Yep.
And moved and wheeled the rat ogres up around to bring them in on the flank.
Yes, indeed.
Leaving the rattling cannon where it is to take care of these silly
argumentative
wolf boys.
Lame. Very good, sir. That brings us into another magic phase. You've still got your 9 dice, I believe. My 4 for the level 4, +2, +2, +1. Do you know what you would like to start with?
I think first up we will be doing the warp lightning again.
Very good. From the warlock engineer.
For the warlock engineer, I'm going to use his token.
Oh, very good. Does he have one? Yeah.
He does.
He does. Very good.
So on a 1, he will take
A wound?
damage.
Yeah, a single wound or a
on a 1
strength.
on that dice.
On specifically on the green dice.
But doing it on a 9 up into the Black Orcs.
All right, sir. Good luck. And Godspeed.
So that is a 12.
Lame. And that's what? How many hits?
2d6.
2d6?
Yeah, 2d6, strength 5 hits.
Onto the Black Orcs. I will... And you got a 12 on 3 dice, huh? That's a little too high for me. I'm going to use my Dispel Scroll. Get it out of here, mate.
All right.
Make it gone.
All right, next up, let's do small warp lightning.
Another Warp Lightning?
Yeah.
Very good.
So from the Grey Seer, 3 dice again.
Very good.
And a 9 up.
Oh, going for the 9 up. All right, sir. Going for the 9 up. 3 dice. And again at the Black Orcs, of course. Indeed. Hi-oh! Oh, mate.
12 again.
12 again, you son of a gun. All right, well, look, all I can do is try to oppose it. I need to see a 12 or a double 6. Come on, oppose it. I need little Shaman Zaggedy to oppose the might of the Grey Seer. And I do, fantastic, on a 10-13. Yes, no Warp Lightnings into my Black Orcs. Love that.
Cool.
All right, at this point, I have no dice and no Dispel Scrolls, so I'm at your mercy, sir.
Very good. I think now would be a good time to put the Death Frenzy on these clan rats.
Oh, very good.
So 9 up again.
We'll give them the Frenzy.
Yeah, let's do that on 3 dice.
3 dice, 9 up. Gets it. Gets it with big dice. Very good, sir. Right. So they will have Death Frenzy. Now just pop the card behind them. Actually, I'll give you a token. Here you go. This one next to them, we know they are frenzied. So they will only lose that if they lose a round of combat, just like normal frenzy. Very cool.
And then the last 3, let's send Vermintide.
Towards the Black Orcs?
Towards the Black Orcs. I think that would be...
It'd be a lot.
Yeah, they're only strength 2 hits, but...
Okay, yeah.
There will be a lot of them.
Indeed.
If we go far enough.
Indeed.
All right, so 7 up with Vermintide.
Very good. 3 dice. Gets it. No problem. All right, sir. And then how far does it go? 3d6?
Looking at 4d6.
4d6 inches straight towards the Black Orcs. Looking for something large. All right, sweet. Well, it's definitely hitting the Black Orcs, no doubt about it. But it won't be hitting anything else.
No.
How far is that? What is that? That's 17... That's 20 inches.
Yeah, in retrospect, I should have... Because anything it touches...
it takes the damage.
Yeah.
Right. Bugger. All right, well, lessons... look, you know what? Well, I'll let you do that. It's fine. If you wanted to just pop it in so it was touching both of these units, that's cool. So just going basically in between them to try and touch them both.
Touchy.
Yes, very good. All right, hits both the units, mate. Let's make it happen.
All right, so 3d6.
3d6 strength 2 hits to each unit?
To each unit.
All right, starting with the Black Orcs. 3d6 strength 2 hits. Wow, that's a lot. That's 15. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, strength 2, toughness 4, wounding on 6s, sir. 15 of them. Looks like
Just
2. Looks like 2. We have heavy armor and shields, so we have 4-up armor saves against this. Hiya! And we save them both. Amazing. We bat away the rats with our shields, smack and stomp. Excellent. The boys?
Boys.
9 hits. Very good. Same thing on 6s. Nothing. That was sad. The little rats they can't penetrate the tough hides of the orcs. Very good.
That's all my magic.
That's magic phase done. It's time for another shooting phase. Where would you like to start, sir?
Rattling gun.
Rattling gun. Wolf Riders.
The Wolf Riders.
I can only hope that somehow they survive this.
Okay. So roll a d6 for the number of shots.
Indeed.
And if I like, I can roll more. On a...
I think it's just if you roll a double, it's a problem.
On any double. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. D6 hits coming in. Yeah. 3 to start off with. Do you want to roll again?
I do.
He does. All right. If he gets a double, it's going to be a problem. Oh, 9. Do you want to roll again?
No, let's
stick with the 9? That's fair. And these are auto hits?
They are automatically hitting.
At strength 5?
4, but -2 save.
Ah, spicy. All right, well, they're only toughness 3, mate, so wounding on 3s. That looks like a healthy number. That looks like 5. 5 with -2. Well, they've only got shields and mounted, so you just wipe the unit, my friend. Bye-bye, boys. The unit is destroyed. Well done. Damn it, my flanking force. Very good. Okay. Yes.
All right.
The cannon of lightning.
Okay.
Where are you pointing it?
I'm going to go down through...
So down through 2 trolls and then the unit?
And then the unit, yeah.
Yep, cool. So, I don't know, give me an exact point that you're aiming it towards. Like here?
Yeah, through the most
Very good.
meat.
Very good. All the meat.
Yeah.
All right, sir, so it's 8d6?
8d6 range.
Let's see how we go. Ooh, that's
12.
not that many. 23 inches is how far she's going. Looks like far enough. It will not make it. No. It doesn't make it to the orcs. But it goes through 2 of these here trolls.
Alrighty.
All right, sir, let's see that artillery dice. How strong is the shot? Strength 2. Oh boy. Okay, so it is hitting this one. He is toughness 4, so wounding him on a 6. It does not. Wounding the second one on a 6. It does not. Just the weak little beam of bzzz fizzles out. The cannon's not doing the business.
No.
Okay, but...
Oh, I forgot all about the bell.
I'll ring the bell. Go on, mate.
Bell.
Give it a ring.
All right, rolling with 3 dice this time.
Very good. 3 dice on the bell. What do we get? No doubles. Very
no
good.
Doubles, no triples.
Very lucky.
What do we got there?
And getting a 10?
A 10 again.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's so lame. My poor rock lobber.
D3 wounds.
Yep, so it just gets destroyed because it's only got a single wound remaining. No matter what you roll, she just goes boom, and the rock lobber crumbles to dust. The bell rings and it reverberates out, and the machine just shakes and crumbles and falls apart. And the boy's like, "Oh no, my beautiful machine!" Damn it, screw you, Bell, piece of crap, God. Like, I've had a few games against Skaven now, and that is the most I've ever seen the Bell do in terms of, like, ringing and doing stuff. It killed 2 war machines. Disgusting. All right, that's the shooting phase done. That brings us on to combat, sir. I'm imagining you would probably go first. What's the initiative of those storm?
Initiative 5. I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
you definitely go first then. All right, so you'll get your full ranks. 2 of them on either side have to go into either one, and then the champ can choose which one he wants to go into.
Let's sort out the grey boar chariot.
Yeah. All right, sweet. So 2 and the champ into the grey boar chariot. So that'll be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. If you want to just roll them over here for me.
Oof.
All right, getting 2 hits. Only strength 3 to T5, so winning on 6s. Nah, no wounds. And then 2 attacks into this chariot, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, and wounding on 6s. Oh, he gets a wound. I do have a 4-up armor save for a thick chariot. And I save it. Lucky. God, that was big. All right, and then everything's just gonna go in. And it's gonna be vastly reduced amounts of damage now. Because chariots on the charge is when they shine. I think I can just roll everything together. So, because they have the same stat lines now, the boars and the boys. So it's 4 boars and 4 orcs in total. I'll put 2 attacks into the champion and the rest into the unit. So the 2 into the champion on 4s, getting a hit, and 4s to wound. Getting a wound, he will have his full 3-up armor save against it, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very good. Clangs off the champion's armor, and then the rest into the unit on 4s. We'll get an above average roll. Love that. 4 out of the bunch, and 4s to wound for strength 3 boars and orcs. Only a single wound, mate, and you'll have your 3-up armor save against it. Clangs off the armor. Very good. We can't hurt each other. So you have a rank, a banner, and outnumber. I lose by 3. That's not good. Ah, damn it. We needed to break them on the charge and we failed. So these are leadership 7 down to leadership 4. I needed to do some wounds. All right, this one down to leadership 4. He's fleeing. The other one down to leadership 4 is also fleeing. Both of them are fleeing, mate. You can only chase one of them. Which one do you want to chase?
The brown ones.
The brown one, very good. Okay, sir. So I am going 3d6 and you're going 2d6 plus 1. Is that correct?
No, I only flee.
I only get the flee
one.
plus 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Typical
right.
rat activity.
So 3d6 for the first chariot. Wow, it's going all the inches. And 3d6 for that one is going 12? 12. So you need to see a double 6 here to catch him. Yeah, you don't, not quite. So you're going, just pop your dice there next to them and we'll sort this one out. All right, and this is where the chariots and the storm vermin end up. I do also need a panic check for these boys because they were within 6 of the units breaking from combat. Leadership 7 boys, 5, they hold. Very good, boys, well done. However, we did just check arcs and you managed to run outside my vision arc, so I can't even charge them in response. Ah, that went so bad. All right, but that's the turn. Let's see if orcs and goblins can do things in response. It's like, I don't know who holds chip sway at the moment. You've definitely killed more than, actually no, your stuff is just all down there.
Yeah.
I've killed stuff.
Yeah, you've killed
also
some important heavy hitting stuff.
Indeed.
I don't feel like I've got enough meat to take care of all that meat.
You don't think so? I don't know,
unless
mate.
this picks up its game.
Indeed. You've still got a lot of magic and you've still got a spicy rattling gun over there and the rat ogres. We're both feeling pretty insecure. That's good. It's good to hear. But that is the end of Skaven Turn 2. Orcs and Goblins Turn 3. Animosity. Here we go again, baby. The biggins, they're all good. The goblins, also good. The boys, all good. Love it. Well done, boys. And then an all-important stupid roll. Huh? They're not stupid. They've woken up. Well done. They've stopped, eating dirt and rocks. Very good. Charges to declare. I'm not declaring any charges at this point. There's only one charge that I have, and that would be the trolls into the clan rats. And in doing that, I'm going to end up here, which just means on your turn, unless I break this unit, which is very unlikely, maybe I do enough wounds that I win the combat, but then you've got leadership, ridiculous. But then again, maybe I break them. If I break them, everything's fine. So what's the leadership test and the leadership of a clan rat?
It's not good.
Is it like 4? 5?
Oh, clan rat. It's 5.
It's leadership 5. So they have leadership 8 with their 3 ranks. They've got 3 ranks, banner, and outnumber, which means I have 9 attacks at strength 5, hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s. No, I don't think I do enough damage to break them, so all I'd be doing is getting in there, getting locked, and then getting slammed in the flank and with no support close by. So I think I just have to form battle line. I have to form a battle line and cop it sweet. So no charges, I can't see them, I'm too far from here. So that brings us on to rally fleeing troops. I forgot about this, oh boy. These are some important rallies. I'd like to rally my fleeing troops. That would be nice. So let's do that. You guys, leadership 7. They're gonna keep fleeing. 3d6. 8 inches will take them. Not 9 inches. We'll take them off the board. The grey pig wagon gets the F out of here. Well done, mate. And then leadership 7, stay? Yeah, hell yeah. I kind of needed the other one to stay because this one's in charge range, but nonetheless, it stays. Amazing. 1 chariot hangs out. Love that. Cool. Oh, God. All right, but that brings us on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. I don't like any of it, but I don't know what to do at this point. I've formed as much of a battle line as I can here with the trolls and the general's unit, just marching and pivoting. The Night Goblins marched as far forward as they could just to start, laning up with the slaves, which they've managed to panic once already with their fanatics, and they want more slave blood. I have been a little bit cagey with the Black Orcs. I considered just marching straight into the jaws here to force a charge, but by doing that, I just completely opened my flank to the slaves, which just means being double charged and the unit being completely destroyed. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't just march all the way in, not until I could do something about the slaves. I had to force the slaves to, maybe fight the Night Goblins first. And I've pushed up to what is maybe a 10-inch charge, so you'll either have to gamble it and hope, or maybe not. I'm gonna... There we go. That much. And these guys did a full reform just like this. Actually, questions. I was definitely within 8 inches of them, which meant that I was march blocked. I don't know if I can do a full reform. I think I would have had to wheel. No, I think it's fine. I couldn't find anything in the reforming section talking about march blocking, meaning that they couldn't reform. I think it's if you do a maneuver, you can't march. So, if you were to turn on the spot and move, you can't march while doing maneuvers, but reforming, totally can. So we've just reformed in this direction, getting ready for them to either turn to face me or charge my chariot, and we're there to help. Either way, that's their role now, help the chariots. So that's movement phase done. It's time for another ineffectual magic phase. I do still have my 4 dice, and I will start by throwing 3 of them at Gaze of Mork. Because that's all we seem to do. I'm going to gaze at those filthy slaves. So, come at me, slaves! I get a 4, 5, 6, 7. That is enough. And you know what? Just to be spicy, I'm going to throw my Shaman Fungus dice into it. So he has a single piece of Shaman Fungus that he can add to his cast after he's thrown the dice. However, if I roll a 1 on this dice, it's an automatic miscast. So no 1, give me a 6. Yeah, a 2. Lame, that's no good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9. Do you want to try and stop it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Very good, sir. Throw in 3 dice.
3 dice.
Looking to stop a 9. And you do, with authority. Very good. I rolled very low. And I will throw my Ed Butt at, I don't even know, at something. Yeah, I'm going to throw it at your Battle Standard Bearer. Mm-hmm. Very good.
3 up.
Oh, 3 up on 2 dice. Double 1? No. There goes the Ed Butt, Nibbler's Itty Ring. Bzzz. Very good. I get no spells. Bah! This is what happens when you put, very little amounts of points into magic. Cool. That's my turn done, because I have no shooting phase now. Sad, single tear. So that's it. I've positioned myself as best I can. I'm very much playing a reactive game as opposed to an active game at this point. But such is life. C'est la vie. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Skaven Turn 3. Charges to declare. And we do have some, do we not?
We do.
All right, sir. Tell me about them.
Storm Vermin are going to take revenge on that chariot.
Charging the chariot. Very good.
Slaves are going to take revenge on the Night Goblins.
Very good.
And it's time to get stuck in.
Ooh, the flank is coming in.
It is.
So... Rat Ogres into the boys.
Yes.
Very good. And slaves into the trolls.
Yes.
Everyone's coming in. All right, so we do need some... well, firstly, now that everything's been declared, I do my charge reactions. Everyone's going to hold, except the chariot. Chariot is going to declare to flee. And all I can hope is that I flee just enough to stay on the table, but not leave it. Because if I hold, what is likely to happen is you'll hit it, you'll break it, it'll run, and then from there you can overrun completely out of my charge range. Whereas at this point, if I flee and hopefully stay on the table, you'll just amble your 5 inches forward, staying in my charge range. So this was the play. This is all I have. Do I lose the chariot for my dastardly deeds? Most likely. So that looks like, what is that, 10 inches? This is 8. Oh my god, I think I managed it. Unbelievable. I'm going to measure this properly. 10 inches landed him right here. Amazing. He did it. You did it, chariot. Yeah, pig wagon. And they have rumbled their 5 inches forward to here, putting me in a lovely, lovely position for a charge. Yes, it worked. And now we've got some fear checks that need to be done. So they need to make a fear check to charge them. And they're currently, what, leadership 8 with their ranks? Is that it? Yep,
Yeah.
fantastic. Leadership 8. Does their strength of none? Oh, they can't charge. So they're going to be staying right there. And then I need to make a fear check to see if I'm, hitting you on 6s in the first round of combat. Leadership 9. We don't fear you on an 8. Very good. All right, so that would bring us on to move charges and remaining moves. So we'll do all of that in the wrap-up. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. So we'll just do a quick one. The Rat Ogres made their charge, the Slaves made their charge, and the poor clan rats did not, because they failed their fear check of the trolls. So that's it. That's movement phase done. They stayed where they were. It's magic phase time again, sir. Do you know what you would like to start with?
Warp lightning.
Oh boy.
Warp lightning, 2 dice.
From the Warlock Engineer again?
Warlock Engineer. Let's just do the basic, the 5 up.
The 5 up?
Yeah.
Very good.
That's a 6.
Gets it. Yeah, you can have it, mate.
All right.
Take it, it's yours.
D6, strength 5 hits.
Indeed.
2.
Just the 2. So winning on 3s. Just
way.
1. Strength 5 makes my 4 up armor save go to a 6 up. No, you do roast a black orc.
Orc.
One of the blackest of orcs.
And then the 9 up warp lightning.
Very good.
From the Grey Seer.
It's time to see a miscast, mate.
Same unit.
Double 1? No. What did you get it on?
9, 11.
11. I will try to oppose it with my 3 dice. Needing to see an 11. Can, little night goblin Shaman Zaggedy hold back the warp of the lightning? No, we can't. We got a 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
2d6 of them, mate. Oh, God. It's 11. It's 11. Oh, boy. Wounding on 3s. 11 hits.
Oh, there's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Indeed. Definitely more than there should be. But that still looks healthy. It looks like 6.
6.
6. We have heavy armor and shields. -2 gives us 6 up armor saves. I get none of them. Oh, boy. 2, 4... 6 of the Black Orcs get fried in their armor. Oh boy, that's a spicy meatball. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. That will be a panic check for them at the end of the phase. Lovely.
What do we got left?
Yeah, what's next, mate?
Let's send a Vermintide through this combat.
Oh, Jesus. So yeah, give me, what's the arc that you're sending it on here?
Well, let's...
Oh yeah, so it clips through.
It will clip my slaves.
Yeah, but they're slaves. Very good. So yeah, looking for a path going between the units to clip everything that you can.
Yeah.
All right. What do you need to cast it, sir? How many dice are you rolling? 3 dice. Looking for a 9?
7 up.
7 up. Yeah, should be fine. Yep, you got it. All right, mate. And it goes 3d6 inches forward? 4d6? I can never remember. 4d6. How many inches? Looks like 10, 11, 12. Very good. 12 inches forward should be enough to hit everything. Yes, it does. Ends up landing like right here and will clip all the things.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. All right, let's roll them out, sir. Who do you want to start with?
Let's get my own fellas out of the way first.
All right, 2d6? 3d6?
3d6
3d6.
rats.
Strength 2 hit rats.
Ooh,
oh boy.
Good. 7, 12.
12. 12 hits wounding on 5s. Ooh, yeah. Yeesh. That's a lot. That looks like 6? Brutal. That was half of them.
That's what they're there for.
Oh my God. The slaves cop the rats and just get eaten down. These rats are hungry and they like rat meat, apparently. Brutal. That's going to be a panic check for those slaves. Very good. Who do you want to go to next? The goblins?
Goblins.
Goblins. 3d6 hits on the goblins. It's another 12. Oh boy, you grab those dice again, mate. On 5s. Oh, 3? 3? Oh, mate. Then we will have 6 up shield saves against them. Come on, make one. Terrible roll. You do kill 3 of the cowardliest of goblins as they get pulled down as the rats come scurrying up their legs under their robes, getting those goblin ghoulies. The Black Orcs, 3d6 of them.
Only 6.
Just 6 of them. And these will be wounding on 6s.
There's one.
Gets one. I will have a 4-up save against it. Do we smash it with our iron-shod boots? We do. No rats will hurt the blackest of orcs. Okay, so that's the end of the phase. So it's going to be a panic check for my Black Orcs and a panic check for those slaves.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's
do me.
Let's see.
Let's do me. I'm pretty sure Big Boss Zog has leadership 8. So leadership 8. Black Orcs. It's a 9. We're going to run. Brutal. All right, we'll run directly away. 2d6 inches for a whopping 10. Boy, that stinks. We'll move that in a sec. Let's do your panic check, sir. So, what's their leadership? It's like 2? All right. 2. Let's see if they can stay. I mean, they've got, you're using your general's leadership. They're within 12.
So that'll be...
Leadership 4? 5?
6.
6. Lovely. Leadership 6 for the slaves. They get a 7.
Quite.
So they will break and run, going back
6 inches.
6, 7 for scurrying little rat legs. So 7 for them, 10 for me. We'll be back with where that ends up. And this is where the Black Orcs end up, 10 inches back into my lines, and that is where the poor little slaves running away end up as well. Now, they broke from combat, but I don't think it was within 6 inches of that unit, so no panic. They're immune anyway.
And no one cares about slaves.
Of course! Of course. Slave lives, rat lives, don't matter. So, there we go. That's the end of the magic phase, because there's nothing else that we can cast at this point. So it's time for combat, sir, and we only have 1 left.
It's time for shooting.
Oh, snap! I forgot about that thing. And that. There's still a lot happening. I just wanted to skip past it, let's be honest.
First up, let's ring a bell.
Go on, mate. Ring it.
Let's ring it with 3 dice.
Lave.
Hoping for a 13 here.
Hoping for a 13. What does he get? Ringing the bell. Oof. Looks like a 9.
A 9, which is the same as a 10.
Okay, so everything with toughness 7. There's nothing left with toughness 7 on the field. You've already shook it to its bones and they're gone. All right, so bell ringy, no dingy.
Let's do the rattling gun
rattling
first.
gun into the trolls.
Into the trolls.
Very good, sir. How many hits do you get?
Get
5. It's a bloody good start. Do you dare? Another 5. He dares it.
I dare.
That's a Skaven player, ladies and gentlemen.
Baby.
Come on, give me the 10. Hey!
The weapon builds up excessive pressure and the release mechanism locks shut.
Oh dear.
No shots are fired this turn. The weapon explodes and the team is torn to shreds.
Yes! That's so good. Skaven at its finest.
Alrighty.
Mate, the gamble. You had to do it. All right. Warp lightning cannon. That was great.
Straight through.
You can probably hit all 4. Yeah.
4, which will mean it's not hitting your general. But
no. But all right. Let's roll out those d6 and see how far she goes. All right, put them over here for me, sir. Oh, spicy. 30 inches. Woof. So definitely hits all the things. Let's have a look, see. All right, so it is cutting across the 4 bases of these 4 trolls and then 5 big orcs in the back of that unit. All right, I need to see you make another misfire here, mate. This is the only chance I have. Please? No. Strength 8.
Big one.
Brutal. All right, so let's start with the trolls. And when do we roll the damage? Is it D6 damage?
It'll be damage after
you've rolled to wound. Yeah, okay, because each one would go through.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, so the first troll, actually just do them all together. Yeah. So 4 trolls, winning on 2s. Give me some 1s. No, you wounded them all. God. All right, sir, so, and then we do...
Damage?
We do damage, yes. All right, well, on the first troll, D6 damage. 2, so he's got 1 wound remaining. And then D6 to finish him off. Yep, so he's dead, so 1 troll is dead. And then the next troll. All right, and then D6 damage on the next troll. Very good. Oh, what is it? Yeah. So that one's dead, and then the next troll is also dead. How many dice did we just roll then? I think we rolled too many.
We rolled
Because there was 2 for the first one. So yeah, and 3 died. Yes, no, that's correct. That's correct. We're doing it. And then damage doesn't matter here because they're only 1 wound each. So it'll just be 5 of them. Was it 5?
Yeah,
it was 5 of them on 2s.
Boom.
You just strip 5 off. Amazing. Blap, blap, blap. And that's going to be a panic check for them. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, so the end of the phase comes in and regeneration happens. So I took a total of 9 wounds, so I get 9 regeneration rolls. All right, let's see how much of this damage these trolls can potentially get back with their filthy, filthy regeneration. On 4 pluses, we get wounds back. Give me a bunch. I get 3. Oh my God, come on, dice. This is egregious. So 2 of them remain dead, and 1 of them comes back to life. Brutal. That was disgusting. And 2, 4, 6. That is 25% of that unit as well. So it will be a panic check for them.
Finally, Cannon does its business.
Mate, it did it. It did finally do what it is, designed to do, and that's kill. All right. Okay. There's no more shooting, right? This is the end of the phase.
That is all the shooting.
Okay. Here we go. Very, very important panic checks as always. Leadership 9 for the trolls. They're okay. Leadership 9 for the general. He's okay. Oh, my heart, my sweat glands. Oh boy. Okay. Jesus, that was brutal. Now it's combat. Yes? Yes. Okay. Here we are at a combat phase with rat ogres and big orcs. All right, mate. You can allocate your attacks as you see fit.
I'm just going to smack boys.
Yeah, you're not going to attack any of the characters? Nah. All right, cool. Go for the boys.
Okay, so the... what are they called?
Packmasters?
Packmasters have whips, which act like spears and let them fight from the second rank.
Love that. You want to start with the Packmasters?
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Very good. So 3 Packmasters. I'm assuming weapon skill 3.
Yeah, 1 attack each.
Yeah, very good. Hitting on 4s. They get a single hit, strength 3, winning on 5s. No wound.
Okay.
All right, very good. Now the meat of this potatoes. It is the 3 rat ogres. They've got 3 attacks each, yeah?
They do.
So 9 attacks. Is that how many you got there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Very good. 9 attacks, weapon skill 3, hitting on 4s. Ooh, yeah, it looks like... Yeah, you've gone the high end of the average. We've got 1 3 in there. Get that out of there. Beautiful. You've gotten 5 out of the 9. That's pretty spicy. Strength 5, toughness 4, 3s to wound. Oh, you've dropped 2 of them. 3, and I've got light armor and shield, which means no armor save. So that is just 3 dead biggins. Blap. Okay. Oh boy. So you killed the 3 normal boys from the front rank, which just leaves the Biggin boss and my general. So we'll do Biggin boss first. Biggin boss has 2 attacks, hitting on 3s for weapon skill 4. He gets 1 hit. He's strength 4 base to toughness 4 ogre, wounding on a 4. I do get a wound, sir. Do they have any armor?
They have no armor.
Fabulous. Very good. One of them is down to 2 wounds remaining. Love that. All right, and now the general. The general, Gorfang Irontusk, is going to swing in with his with the battle axe of the last war. So he has 4 attacks base, and the battle axe of the last war gives him D6 extra attacks. If I roll a 6, I get that many extra attacks, but then the power of the axe is wasted. So I want to see a 5, really. A 5 is the max I can get without, not having my axe for the rest of the game. So a 5? A 3. A 3 will do. That's still pretty good. That is 7 attacks from this dude. Amazing. He's weapon skill 7. He's hitting them on 3s. Very good. Drops 2. He's strength 5 base, so he's wounding these rat ogres on 3s. Oh. We do 3 wounds in total, which will finish 1 rat ogre. Uh-oh. And put one of them down to 1 wound remaining. Lovely. Okay. All right.
Sorry, you said he did 3 wounds?
No, yeah, he would have been. I only got 1 wound through with him. Yeah, no, you're totally right. Apologies, sir. Thank you. Boom. So yes, I did 3 wounds in total, 4 wounds in total in the whole combat. All right, so let's do you, sir. Let's do you. You got 3 wounds on the charge, and I think that's it. Yes. I did 4 wounds. I had 2 ranks at the start of the combat. Do I outnumber you, and I have a banner. Because these are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I do still outnumber you. So I am beating you by 5 here. That's a big swing. They are, what's your leadership here?
5.
Leadership 5? And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, they break automatically. I will chase. And so, do rat ogres get the 2d6 plus 1?
The whole army. That's a whole army rule.
Perfect. So then, yes, you do.
All models in Skaven army.
Perfect. Yes. All right, sir. So you're running 2d6 plus 1, and I am chasing 2d6. All right. Good luck, sir.
Oh no.
Oh, 4. And I do. I catch them with a 7. They are destroyed. Now, hang on. Before you remove them, let's just make sure that we're not within 6. Nah, no panic checks. Lovely. Okay, so you can pull the unit, and then I will. I'll move where mine goes. That was lucky. And that's where they end up after they have surged forward and cut down the rat ogres. That was pretty good. That axe did some work. But that's it. That looks like it. You still had a pretty good turn, mate. You carved into my trolls and my biggins. You made my black orcs flee and killed a bunch of them. It's looking pretty rough. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything to that unit down there, and that seems like a very large, point sink right there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not going to be able to touch it, and it's just going to hurt me for the rest of the game. But if I kill everything else, maybe this will work out. We'll see. But that's it. That is it. That is the end of Skaven Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. Charges to declare, and I do have some. So both of these units are going to declare a charge into the Skaven clan rats, and my Orc boys will declare a charge into the Storm Vermin. That's all the charges. Charge reactions, sir. Hold and flee. Hold or flee.
That's hold.
Very good. Hold or flee.
I think we're a bit too close to the board edge to be fleeing.
Indeed, turning, fleeing, it's a bit spicy. So holding?
Holding.
Love that. So you're definitely, I'm definitely in range here of these guys, so we'll need a fear check for the trolls.
Are they still stupid? Or...
Oh snap! I've got so much shit I need to do before declaring charges. Thanks, mate. I got a bit excited. Yeah, absolutely still stupid, and there's absolutely some animosity test. I might not even be able to declare charges here. Okay, so animosity. Ha! Oh, I'll re-roll that. That's. But yeah, very good. Animosity. Come on, boys. Oh, thank God. That was a big one. And you guys I don't really care about. Yeah, sweet. Okay, leadership 9. Come on. You want me to reroll it?
Yeah.
I'll reroll it. No worries. Come on. Leadership 9. Oh, they're stupid. God. Oh, my God. God, that's so frustrating. Goddamn trolls. Okay, good. Good. I mean, if I'm within 3 inches, I don't think I am. It looks like 3.5. But maybe they'll just walk into combat? Probably not. But very good. Let's rally fleeing troops. Leadership 9, because there is a musician in here. Very good. They rally. Love that. We'll just turn around and look towards the people that are frying us. And then the chariot. Can you rally a second time, Chariot? Yeah, you did what you needed to do. You did a tactical retreat to, draw them into a combat. Leadership 7. Leadership 7. Horse 8. Boy, goodbye, Chariot. Meow, and off he flies. He'll survive, though. He lives to Chariot another day. Love that. Okay. You sons of... I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right, that brings us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, the unit of Biggins with the general made the charge, still managing just to maximize here. This unit trundled forward. We were like less than half an inch away from actually making contact with that 3-inch stupid work forward. So that's where they've ended up, being dumb, just, defecating and eating more dirt like stupid goddamn trolls. These guys rallied, turned around, they made their charge into the flank, and the goblins don't have a purpose anymore, so they just shuffled, just to stay here and contest that table quarter. That's basically their only purpose now, because they can't do anything else. All right, magic phase. Let's keep on rolling dice for no reason. I will put in a gaze of Mork at the slaves. Die, slaves, die! Yes, and I get it on a freaking 9.
You can have it.
I can have it?
Yeah,
thanks, man. D6 strength 4 hits for 1. Killing a slave on a 3? I do. A slave dies. Yes. With my burning green gaze, just rake the back of the unit, and one fleeing slave gets killed. And then Ed onto your boy. Double 1? No. God damn it, God. All right, it's time for some combat. Let's start over here. We'll start with the orc boys finally coming to help the chariots, which are no longer here, slamming into the flank of the unit. So before we do anything, hand weapon and shields or halberds?
Halberds.
Halberds. Spicy. Very good. Now, do I declare a challenge? Do I? I won't. I won't declare a challenge. So let's get some fighting done. So I need to roll my boss separately because he's got an extra point of strength and weapon skill. He's quite the boss. So I'll just do him first. He has 2 attacks base, plus 1 for an extra hand weapon. He's a weapon skill 4 to their weapon skill 4. Oh, drop dice never count. Hitting on 4s. Oh, he's mad.
Nice.
He's strength 4 to toughness 3. He is wounding on 3s. Oh, just the 1 wound though. -1, sir, so a 6-up armor save.
What?
Oh, you make it! Ridiculous! How dare you, Tao? God damn it. All right, and then it will be 2, 4, 6 other attacks because one of them does not get into combat. Lovely, 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh boy, god damn it. Why, dice? Why you do this to me? And 4s. 2 wounds. 2 5-ups, mate. You make...
I'd love to say it.
Jeez, we do kill 1. So that'll just leave you with 2 in base contact to attack back, mate.
Halberds behave like spears?
No, they don't. They just give you +1 strength. Definitely not.
Are you sure?
I am 100%. Please check it, though.
I would like to check it. Sorry. The description says, the steel blade has a point like a spear.
You saw spear!
As well as a heavy cutting edge like an axe.
I appreciate that.
Right. +1 strength.
Indeed. All right. And weapon skill 4 for these boys?
Yes.
2 attacks, hitting back on 3s, sir. Thank you. Very good. All right, mate. Oh, hatred. You can re-roll those.
Can.
Because you got that banner.
I got that banner.
You got that banner, baby.
It
does convert to a hit. Toughness 4, strength 4 for the halberd, so winning on 4s. Yeah, do it. You kill an orc in response. Well done, sir. Made a difference. So kills are moot, because I got 1, you got 1. I do have 3 ranks, a banner, outnumber, and a flank charge. And you don't get ranks, because I'm breaking them for hitting you in the flank, but you do have a banner. So, sir, you are losing by 2, 4, 5.
And they are 5.
Okay, because yes, you don't get the benefit of your ranks because I'm breaking them.
That's right.
All right, sir, so they break and flee automatically, and I will chase them. You better believe I'm going to chase them. How far do they go? 8 inches, 9 inches.
9 inches.
That might just be off the board edge. Well, I am chasing them. I need to see a 9 to finish them off with my blades. And I do. I go at 11. Amazing. The unit is destroyed. I capture their standard. Fabulous. And off they go. we'll be back with where that ends up after the combat phase. You can pull the unit though, that's fine. All right, yeah, Orc boys, they won a combat. They got a flank charge. Well done, boys. And they will be running at 11 inches, which is maybe still on the table edge over there, maybe not. We'll see. Let's come over here. Now, do you have a champion in this unit?
Yeah.
You do? All right, cool. Well, my boss, my biggin boss, will declare a challenge.
Nah.
Not going to take it?
No.
Very good. He'll go to the back. Very good. Let's do my general last. We'll do everyone else first. So it will be 4 biggins, and one of them is the boss. We can roll these all together because a biggin boss is the same as the rest of them. They just have an extra attack. So, weapon skill 4, hitting on 3s. Very good. Strength 4, strength 5 on the charge with choppers. So wounding on 2s. Very good. That will be 4 of them, sir. And spears or hand weapon and shield? I should have asked at the top. Very good. So 4 of them go down, sir, because do they have light armor?
They've got light armor and shields.
Yeah, strength 5 goes through it, my friend. 4 do die. Very good. And then it will be Gorfang Irontusk. He's got his 4 attacks base. And the battle axe of the last war gives him an extra. 6! This is the last time it works, but here we go. It's probably the last combat he's fighting in anyway. So there it is. It gives him an extra 6 attacks. He is here to hew rats, people, with 10 attacks. Oh, ridiculous. Very good, mate. Hitting on 3s. Missing 1? Wow. Wow, okay. This is getting a bit gross. Strength 5, killing on 2s. 2 1s, so 3, 6, 7 rats fall to the great axe, the battle axe of the last war. 3, 6, 7 of them extra, mate.
6, 7, the champion.
Very good. All right, now, how many did I just kill then?
What do we got? 8, 9, 10... 11.
11? You will have 1 rat attacking back, because these are 6 wide, yeah?
Yes.
Very good. There would have been 12, so one of them gets to attack back, hitting on 4s. Oh, he does hit. Very good. Wounding on 5s. No, not with the rusty spear. All right, so I killed 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I have 1 rank and a banner, no outnumber. You outnumber, you had 3 ranks at the start of the combat, you have a banner, and that is all, sir. So you are losing by 8.
I'll be running. They
will be running, and I will chase, because mad if you don't, mate. All right, 2d6 plus 1 for the Skaven. Oh, I'm going a whopping 5?
Yeah. 5,
and we will go, 6. We will capture and butcher them, my friend. And I will capture their banner. Give me that little banner. Yeah, thank you, sir. It's mine. Lovely, we're winning the combats. And we will be going 6 inches forward. Heck yeah. All right, we'll move these boys and we'll be back. All right, the biggins with the boss, with the war boss, end up out there into the back lines, starting to get ready to threaten that lightning cannon. And the boys did just manage to stay on the edge of the table. Look at that, they had just under an inch there. So, boom. Excellent, excellent. We've essentially cleared the table of everything except the big Chungus unit, which has, 3 characters and the Screaming Bell in it, so woof. Woof indeed. That's it. That's it. We're moving into Skaven Turn 4. But that is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4. Skaven Turn 4. No charges to declare. It's the start of the turn. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
It's good night, Irene.
Indeed.
For
the poor slaves.
Poor slaves.
So yes, because they are below their starting, they're below 25%, they are now unable to rally, so they're just going to run off for the rest of the game, continuing off into the distance, back to Skaven Blight. There's no charges to declare.
No charges, but guess what?
What?
There was an assassin here all along.
My God! Very good. The assassin was also in the big Chungus unit.
Yes.
Makes sense. Very good. Cool. So that brings us to remaining moves. Are you going to do any?
I'm going to bring this way.
Very
just
good.
A little.
Very good. This is where it is now, and this is where it all ends up. The rats moved forward a little, and that thing pivoted.
Okay.
Lovely. All right. We go into magic phase.
Magic phase.
Magic me up, sir.
All right, let's warp lightning some goblins.
No, not the goblins.
Actually, no, it's a 24-inch range. Let's warp lightning some Black Orcs.
Some Black Orcs?
Yeah.
Lame. Very good. How are we doing it, sir?
We're doing the normal version.
With the Warlock Engineer?
No, let's do the big version with the Warlock Engineer.
Very good. 2 dice.
Through 9 up.
Now, just one thing. He can use 3 dice because he's a level 1, which means that usually he'd only be allowed to use 2, but you've given him a thing that allows him to use more than that, right?
Well, let's do that.
He can use 3. He can totally 3 it up.
Let's 3 it up.
All right, sir. Double 1? No. It doesn't go off, though.
No, it does not go off.
Wow.
That's all right.
That was one of the first low rolls you've done this game in terms of magic.
Well, then let's do that with the Grey Seer instead.
Very good. How many dice?
3 dice.
3 dice, looking for the 9.
Oh,
he doesn't get it. The magic is not with you this round.
That's all right.
So far you've used 6 of your 9. You've still got 3 dice left.
The best we can do is another Vermintide.
Yeah, look, and it's going to be going to be tough to kill Black Orcs with the Vermintide. You can try,
but we can definitely get some goblins, I think.
Yep. So Vermintide on the Night Goblins.
Yes.
Very good, sir.
Okay. Yep.
Very good. Just shooting it out to the side.
So it goes off on a 7 up.
Very nice. And it doesn't?
It doesn't.
Unbelievable. Not a single spell manifested. Ridiculous. Wow, that would have been nice if that happened a little earlier. God damn it. All right, no magic.
No.
It's time to shoot, sir.
It's time to shoot. Let's ring the bell first.
Yes, lovely. Ring my bell.
Okay.
Here we go.
3 dice. Ooh.
Oh, it's a double. That's a double 6. That's maybe not
Double
good.
6 will do some strength 2.
Just to the unit.
To the unit and maybe the...
maybe the characters.
Both the Grey Seer and the unit pushing the bell suffers D3, strength 2 hits each, no armor saves allowed.
Interesting.
So
with that, I wouldn't go into the other characters in the unit. It's just the Grey Seer and the unit.
But the bell still rings.
Very good.
With
what was it, a 6? It was 12 plus 2 more?
Yeah, so 14.
Yeah.
The bell on its unit caused terror.
Oh, good. Very good.
Okay, so D3, strength 2 hits on the Grey Seer.
On the Grey Seer will just be 1, winning him on a 5.
5.
He's all right.
No, and
D3 on the unit.
1.
Doesn't wound. Nah.
Oh, good.
Lovely.
Okay.
All right, and then it causes terror, so that doesn't matter. You got some throwing stars?
I've got some the Chaos Stars, I think they're called.
Oh, spicy.
Warpstone Stars. So
Warpstone stars from that little
3-inch
assassin.
range. 10-inch range, 3 attacks.
Very good.
Strength 5.
All right, sweet. He's throwing 3 ninja stars into my poor little Night Goblins.
He has a ballistic skill 5.
Very good. Hitting on 2s. Did you move this turn?
He did.
I think he did, so it'd just be hitting on 3s, but he's still got 3
doesn't
hits.
apply to throwing
Oh,
stars.
of course! Well done. Well done, sir. All right, 3 hits, strength 5, killing on 2s. Very good. 3 ninja stars go thunking into the faces of these poor little goblins, and blap, 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 down they go.
All right, and then lastly,
Warp lightning cannon.
Warp lightning cannon.
Cannon. Yes, it cannon. All right, mate.
8d6 range.
8d6. It'll go through the unit for sure. Yes, it's a low roll, but it still goes through. No problem. All right, it's hitting a bunch. Let's just roll the how much strength it does first, and we'll work it out. Because if it's a misfire, it doesn't matter. If it's a misfire.
If it's a misfire, it still shoots in that direction.
Oh, true. Well, potentially. Nah, only strength 4. Yeah. All right, we'll figure out what's happening here in terms of boys getting clapped. All right, we're hitting 3 of these big uns, one of which is the general. He gets a 2-up. Look out, sir. Yes, he like ducks down and pulls one of his big orcs in his way. All right, sir. That's 3 of them wounding on 4s because it was a strength 4 hit. A single wound. There will be a 6-up armor save. Nah, don't save it. Buzz, one boy goes and gets zapped, and his skin smokes, and his brains ooze out of his nose and his eyes, and blah. Amazing.
Yeah.
And
Combat.
that's the turn. Do you want to continue at this point,
No,
Tao?
I'm happy to concede.
Very good, because at this point I'm going to have table quarters, I've got some banners, I charge the Warp Lightning Cannon, the Warp Lightning Cannon is forced to flee, and basically I just stay away from that thing for the rest of the game, because I can't really get into a place to hurt it. Maybe like, what's this? It would be turn 5 I do that, turn 6, no, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it, so I stay away from it. Maybe it zaps down a couple of my units to half strength, or maybe panics and kills one of them, but even at that point I've killed everything except this unit. So that is it, people. That is it. Somehow the Orcs and Goblins have, eked out a victory through, killing everything except this enormous, scary unit. With all of the characters and all of the things. That's like 50% of your army right there?
A bit over 50% of the
Snap.
The
Snap. But there it is. The Grey Seer is going to have to turn tail and get out of the Badlands. He won't be getting his warpstone, the starfall of warpstone this time, and the Orcs have had a good scrap, so that's always a win for the Orcs. But there it is, guys. That's the end of the game. Stick around, we'll have a quick chat about this in the post-game. And there it is. It is an Orc and Goblin victory in the end. Good game, mate. An excellent game.
Nice work.
That was a lot of fun. What a spicy game. There were some big swings. Some big swings in that game. First turn killing the Doom Wheel. That was pretty brutal. So apologies, my friend.
No,
that's rough.
That's what it's there for.
Indeed. If it wasn't the Doom Wheel, something else was getting
if
shot.
If it wasn't being hit by a catapult, it would have done something to itself.
That is the Skaven way, as we saw with that rattling gun. That's so good, man. You got the 5 first. You had to gamble on more. 5's not enough.
No, not against a unit of trolls.
Exactly. And then kapoosh! Classic rattling gun. The storm vermin fighting off the 2 chariots. That was epic. When they came into my charge range and I had a double charge, I was like, as long as I roll okay on those impact hits, I thought I had a good chance to break them, but you made the leadership test, mate, and then and then drove them off. In the end, one of them managed to stick around long enough to kind of draw them into a bad position so that I could get a charge with the boys. That was pretty awesome. But apart from that, it was just kind of, me getting smashed by your magic. Magic just coming in and like sizzling me down. Oh man, Warp Lightning. Warp Lightning is a scary spell. Strength 5 magic missile is, she's brutal.
Yeah.
She's brutal. And yeah, my trolls consistently failing their stupidity checks, even with a leadership 9 aura nearby. That made me sad.
I'm glad I didn't cop too much of a brunt, at all really, any brunt of those fanatics, aside from
the slaves. No. You did great
job
with that, man. You pushed the slaves into range, popped the fanatics hurt the slaves bad and made them flee, and then on your turn you just zap down the rest of them. Got them with a couple of warp lightnings and then a vermintide and just ate them up and got them done. So that was smart. That was some good moves. Just getting rid of the fanatics straight up, and that's 75 points of savage kill worthy stuff right there. So that was well done. The bloody bell killing both of my war machines was max spicy. I got to shoot my Doom Diver once and it missed. It misfired, in fact. Just shot the guy up into the air. funny. And then, yeah, single ring of that bell just crumbled the machine and put 2 wounds onto the other one, which meant that you just had to ring it and get that 10 one more time. Because is it 9 and 10?
9
is
and
the same?
10.
9
Yeah.
and 10. Got it one more time, Rocklobber was gone as well. The Rocklobber had already done pretty good at that point. It killed 2 decent, damage outputting things. Got the rattling gun and the doom wheel. So
Yeah, I think most of my army probably hinged on the mechanical stuff. The guns, the wheel.
And your lightning cannon only really came out to play 1 turn properly.
Yeah, but I think with the chance of misfire on that, coupled with the chance of a low strength.
This is true.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has a lot of opportunity to not quite do as effective as it can, but 1 turn.
When it did.
Oh boy, it did good. Killed 2 trolls and like 5 biggins. Just like wiped a rank of biggins out and killed 2 trolls, even with regeneration. My regeneration rolls could have been a little better. But yeah, when it finally did its business, it did it strong. So, that was gnarly. Apart from that, the combats that I got to, I did win.
You did.
But that's orcs. That's kind of what they do, particularly if they're mashed up against something a little bit weaker in toughness and strength like Skaven. Orcs are pretty tough. So the big uns got in there. Man, that axe, the axe on the general, the battle axe of the last war, that thing is spicy. But first time I've taken it, and it did a great job. Obviously, the 6 came, at that point, there wasn't a whole lot more fights to do, so the 6 coming at that point was pretty good. Because, Black Orc Warboss is strength 5 base, so he can kill stuff at his native strength pretty good. So just getting a bunch more attacks, that was a big deal. Although taking a Black Orc Warboss means that, because usually if I wasn't taking a Black Orc Warboss, he takes a Lord and Hero slot, which means, I can only take a Battle Standard Bearer and 1 wizard, or 2 wizards and a Battle Standard Bearer. It means that I'm either sacrificing the Battle Standard Bearer's reroll from break tests, which actually in this game didn't come into play at all, or I can have 2 wizards, which means maybe more Dispel Scrolls, maybe a slightly stronger magic phase, because my magic phase was null and void. But, I had an option at the start. I was like, do I take 2 Dispel Scrolls or 1 Dispel Scroll and the bound item? And I was like, maybe if I get a sneaky bound item off, or I'm at least forcing you to use some of your Dispel dice on the bound item to save your characters.
I did feel like almost immediately after rolling for spells, I felt like maybe I should have taken Skittle Leap just to get that assassin
out of the unit.
Well, into the back line.
Yeah, true.
Because it can show up anywhere on the board after it goes off.
Snap.
Which, putting it behind things or next to war machines.
Yeah, man. Could definitely be pretty good.
Same with the engineer, getting that
out
at the back of stuff.
Just suddenly being back there to be doing his warp lightnings and stuff like that. True, man. That's an interesting thing. Because largely speaking, I've looked at Skittle Leap as a pretty bad spell, and that's kind of the only bad one. But it could have some utility when used in a crafty manner. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, not getting Plague was a bit lame, because Plague is also a big damage dealer for Skaven Magic.
I didn't even get Pestilent Breath in range at any point.
No, exactly. And I think you played it right being cagey with that big unit, because that big unit, if it gets into combat, it can do okay, with the bell. The bell gets, like Chariot Impact hits and whatnot, and you did have an assassin in there, so that assassin in there would have done some work for sure.
Though I think if it was going up against anything, it was Black Orcs, and that probably still wouldn't have been.
It would have been a tough fight for sure. Would have been a tough fight. Even just the battle standard in there is he's pretty fighty. 3 attacks, weapon skill 5, strength 5 with the Sword of Might. So, I'm not sure what the stat line of an assassin's like. I've never actually fought a Skaven assassin. They're probably pretty good.
Yeah, I think his weapon skill 6 and poisoned weapons. So
it's pretty good. That would have been a tough fight for my battle standard bearer. That would have been interesting to see. Yeah, this was cool. It was fun to get some of my new terrain on the field. I got my new gnarled trees. For anyone that hasn't seen the last Let's Hobby that I put out, I showed off my gnarled trees that I used in this battle report, and the new just kind of dirt hill, which fits with this map quite nicely. Super awesome to get those on the table. They were cool. It gave me a really nice Badlands theme and feel, which love that. Love that. The terrain was interesting. You know, a lot of stuff just kind of scattered to the edges of the table. You know, we put them down and then rolled the scatter dice, which just gives you that element of random, which is nice. And it ended up with what it was. But an awesome game in the end. There was points in the middle there where I was sweating hard, you know, failing bad panic checks, and it was at times a bit of a tense one. But in the end, really fun, really fun. So there it is, guys. There it is. If you enjoyed the game and you've gotten this far and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It's just gonna like put more of my videos in your feed when I upload them. And you've gotten this far, I think you want that. If you are subscribed, hit the like for me, guys. You know, just a simple like thumbs up on the video. It does a lot of stuff for it. So if you're one of my subscribers, like the video for me, peeps. Hit the notification bell, do all the YouTube things. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. You hit the join button, takes you to a spot where you can have a look at the different tiers you can use to support us here. Hitting the join button ties you into nothing. It just takes you to a page to give you some information. So if you want to support us here, that's the way to do it, guys. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stos, this is Tao. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.